We've been live for 4 minutes.
Yeah, you've been live for 4 minutes.
We are live now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Welcome. All right, so we got John on the pencils, Jarrod on a pencil, and Mark on a pencil. Bunch of pencils.
I'm fixing to switch to marker, though, if you want me to spice it up for you.
Is Jarrod already doing a 3-minute sketch?
All right, I already did 4 of them.
He did.
Oh, I'm doing a book.
I was just going to say hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is just a thrown together. Let's hang out and just have some fun tonight for an hour and a few minutes, whatever. I am John Beatty. Everyone else can introduce themselves as they need.
As Rawn, yeah, I'm gonna talk and say some words.
All right, it's all you,
Jarrod.
Oh, hi. I'm Jarrod Albrecht.
On you again.
I'm Jarrod Albrecht, the art sale artist. You may know me from such hits as... I don't really have any hits, but it's nice to be here.
Wait a minute. Dad Rap is not broke into the
yeah, well, there's Dad Rap, of course, you know.
But has it broke into the top 100 yet?
It's top 100 on the Long Box Network.
On the Long Box Crusade Network, it is
number one.
It is number one with a bullet.
Hey, New York artist here says hi. Marsh makes comics. Hello, and hi, Daddy from Jacob.
Hey, Jacob. Glad you could tune in, son.
What up, Jacob?
What's up, my little bruh?
Bruh. And we're just waiting for Mark Hatherley to come back.
He's lost again in the Bermuda Triangle. Or I should say the Bermuda Triangle.
Nobody does it like you do.
Well, Paul Schaefer used to, but
nobody.
He's still alive, right?
Last I checked.
He just
Jacob not doing much. All right. John, you are echoing.
I'm not even talking.
No, I'm echoing through your speakers. I just muted you, and it took the echo out.
Because my headset.
I'm not echoing.
You're not at this moment, but when I was talking, it was coming through.
Is it now?
Not at this moment.
Okay. Problem solved.
StreamYard does pretty good about over time, like its little algorithm figures out how to get rid of them.
Adaptive?
It is adaptive. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
I got you.
You got the vocabs, man.
Well, you know, he's one of those smart people.
Those guys.
That's why I'm not doing art.
Well, la-dee-da.
Touche on that, right?
Man.
Touche. That's why he's not doing art. That's what the ladies like to hear. I'm not doing art. I can afford to buy it. Now, Ron is doing art. He's doing very well.
He's the man.
Thank you.
Keep trying to get him to come on to our Tuesday night show. Keep ducking me.
Well, he just don't want to blow you away with his skill.
Shy.
I don't care.
Shy.
Because, you know, Ron's very competitive.
And I'm okay with that, man. I just want to hang out with Ron. Just want to hang out with my big brother.
Well, you know, maybe it would help. I thought I would bring these on. I thought I would bring these on because I actually do know where mine are. These beautiful pencils.
Oh, I know where mine are. I found them on my last live stream. Didn't I, Ron?
Well, let's see them.
All right. Up here.
Nice black wing pencils.
Now, I don't know which is which, though.
The wood color is the very hard.
The wood color is okay. It's like an HB or something.
Yeah, and then the black is the darkest, and the gray is the medium.
Okay.
Mine are mint condition.
Oh,
his are in mint condition, unused.
Hey, you didn't
barely out of box.
Look, He didn't give you the point. He didn't give you a nice artistic sharpen. That's sharpened with a razor blade, I believe, right, Ron?
No.
Well, what's it sharpened with then?
The shark's tooth.
Megalodon teeth. Shark fart.
You're supposed to actually draw, like Ron, like this.
Is that how Ron does the pencil hold?
This is the way most professional artists do their drawing. Classically trained.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, exactly. That's the point.
MK Billion says, hey. Duchess wants us to know that Mark's having technical difficulties. She's punched him in the face. I mean, he'll be back in a minute. No more back talk, Mark.
Okay. Hey now. I got the spikes at the wrong angle, so we're gonna have to erase those and do them over. They're not there. They're
So you got some swamp thing going, Jarrod?
I do. On a page from the commercial greenhouse textbook, which amuses me.
Now, what was your key word you were looking for on that one?
I did pick this page because it says the plant.
Chlorophyll.
The title of the chapter is The Plant, and it's just all basic knowledge about plants and has different pictures of leaves and stuff on it. This was an interesting serendipitous piece in that I had a client ask, "Hey, do you have anything to draw?"
Man, hold on a minute. That was like $100.
You want me to hit it again? I can do it again.
I got dizzy. Hold on. Woo! Let me catch my breath.
Serendipitous.
Taken back.
Didn't even stutter.
Stormwolf says hi.
What up, Stormwolf?
Hey, Stormwolf.
From the Wolf Pack.
Hello, MK Billion. Arcane, that's Jacob, my man.
Duchess is amused with Jarrod's vocab.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
I'm glad she enjoys it when I'm loquacious.
Hey, who rolls with that? Jacob, go ahead and say hello to the people.
Hi there.
What up?
Nothing much.
So you got a pack of microns just sitting there all lonely.
Just bought today. Well, bought for me, actually. Which was the best kind.
So is that the variety pack?
Tell your wife thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the micron.
It's not actually the wife this time. I was over at my buddy's house watching football this afternoon, and his wife and daughter went to the Hobby Lobby and said, "Do you need anything?" And I went, "You know what? I do. My microns are dying on me."
So what do you owe them?
I left before they could settle up. That's how you roll.
This way, he's still not paid anything for microns or art materials.
That's right, man. You gotta keep that reputation up.
Oh, Mark is trying to come in off the IG.
Instagram. That won't work.
Well,
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with Mark? Come on. I thought he was
welcome to my every Tuesday.
I thought he was a professional at this by now.
No, it's just very challenging. You know, he doesn't have the world's best internet to the world out there. And well, I was going to say Bermuda, but I'd rather hear John sing it.
Bermuda.
It's so good.
It's a happening kind of little happy place. Okay. There we go. I'm back. Oh, that's
You're
all.
back.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Oh boy, go figure. I'm gonna lose my invitation privileges on this stream.
You'll always have me, Mark.
yeah. Exactly. I missed the best part, the introduction. All right, it must be the weather, so I'm gonna blame that. Right.
Well, they were self-introductions, so feel free. Say hi.
Hello. Good to be here. All right, let's start inking.
You know, I have your. I want to play your little ad, Jarrod. I have it all queued up. I want to. I'm serious. I do. Don't I, Ron?
Oh, he does. We've already watched it 4 times since 5.
It puts him in the holiday spirit, though, doesn't it?
Oh, he likes it.
The only thing, well, I told you I'd change one thing, but I get it. You're Auburn. You know, you have to wear your Auburn ugly Christmas sweater.
It's the law, sir.
I know. I get it.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, it's my only Christmas sweater.
I like the mug.
Thanks, man.
It's one more than I have.
He's been eyeballing my Ghostbusters mug ever since.
I'm telling you, that was the first. That was the first thing I noticed.
He's like, I want that mug, man.
You can only find those at comic conventions, right, Jarrod?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to think where I even got that mug.
Walmart.
I think it was a present from somebody. I think I got it last Christmas. I haven't had it very long.
Look, you're not fooling me. I know everybody's not giving you everything. You're not that nice.
Everybody loves me. I'm nice to everybody.
Just a little joke.
Everybody loves the art sale artist.
Yep.
Except for that one lady who was next to me at a con one time. John knows what I'm talking about.
And she voiced it on her stream.
She did.
Oh no, what happened?
It was Daytona.
All right.
I got it. I got it
getting
secondhand. Like basically after the show, she can. Let me use different words. She complained about a lot of stuff about the show because, well, I can tell you why I think she did, but
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, she didn't do very well because she's not a very friendly person.
Well, not only that, but she had anime, and it's not an anime show. And she knew that because she knows the owner, Tom, and Tom was grateful to give her the center spot in the artist's alley area,
Mm-hmm.
2 tables. He really did her a solid and wished her good luck and
put her next to me.
right. And
The artist.
here's the deal. She knew going in she was like at that show the odd person out, and you know she had no problem with it until she didn't do that well. But she even told me, she goes, you know, I don't expect to do that well. So
Everybody says that to protect themselves.
I've been to shows where I feel it's going to be a good show, and sometimes it's not, you know, doesn't live up to the what I expected. And I've been to shows that I think, oh, this no way, and the show's like a gangbuster. So you really can't judge a book by its cover.
I know.
A comic book convention by its
cover, so to speak.
Yeah. Now, the one I went to out in AG's territory, boy, I could have never judged how that was going to be. That was the slowest convention I've ever been to, and it was a 3-dayer. I was stuck in the middle. I literally stuck in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, I was sitting next to the Nasty Boys and
Janet Jackson.
What was the guy's name that does the voices? Carrie. He does the Fry Guy voice. We got some echoing going on.
Let me plug in my earphones.
You know, part of StreamYard is you're not supposed to have earphones.
What are you talking about? That little message comes up every time you turn it on that says, for better sound quality, please use a set of earphones.
Well, that's for better, but you don't need it. It's not like the days of Google Hangouts where we had
it really, having done this a lot, you know, for podcasts and whatnot, it's always affected by it when you get more people. because StreamYard is adaptive, as Ron told us, but it's got a lot to adapt to as it's looking at different variables. Can you tell I used to be in the IT business?
Yeah. That's a no and a yeah. So
Mike Cross is here. Says Jarrod would just tear the book apart and draw on the pages.
Dang straight.
he would, wouldn't he?
I don't know what book we're talking about, but I probably would.
He's a book terror aparter.
I am. I'm just brutal.
Tearing up that lady's anime books.
she,
That's why she's pissed.
she was mad, and she just wanted to be mad at everybody, and she was watching me make money and getting mad about it, and that's about it. After that, she decided to take it out on the world, and it's like, okay, I get it. You had a bad show, but don't get mad at everybody else.
You look over at her book. You gonna draw on that? Give me that.
Hey, can I borrow your pen since you're not using it? You know what? I said it once. I've said it on my stream. I'll say it on the stream. I've said it 1,000 times. If you're an artist and you're out there and you're at a con and at a table, the best thing you can do is the easiest thing you do is look up and smile and say hello to people when they come by your table.
All right, my little man is gonna say toodles. You want to wave goodbye, Jacob?
Toodles.
Toodle. That's
Bye.
That's John's tiny hand.
That's my hand.
Jazz hand.
Jazz hand.
There you go, Mike Cross.
Put your hand up here.
Look at that. That's like the cutest picture ever.
Daddy, what are you drawing?
Man, Jacob's got a hairy wrist.
Cosmic Ghost Rider. I'm trying. First attempt. Yeah, never drew him before, so I'm gonna just play around with him a little bit here. But I'm gonna go. Let me see here. Well, I was gonna play Jarrod's holiday sale commission commercial.
Do it.
All right, hold on.
It's gonna get me some business from like ad agencies. You know, not necessarily drawing business, but like ad agencies are gonna be calling me.
Hey, work is work, brother.
Work is work, bro. This thing's straight, man.
You know?
I'm a movie star.
Look at it. I love this.
Oh,
All right.
this. Everybody
Are
stop
we-
what you're doing.
Are
Does
we
it say
ready?
568 views in the bottom left hand corner?
Well, I think it quit tracking me, but I've probably watched it about 10 times now. So are we ready?
Oh, let's do it.
All right, let's be quiet.
Look at me blowing that.
You gonna be hush? You gonna be hush hush?
All right, I'll be quiet. Oh, hey, I'm Jarrod Ulrich, the yard sale artist. And you might be wondering, why am I wearing all this festive holiday gear? Well, the answer is simple. Holidays are coming right around the corner. One of my busiest times of the year, so you should get on my commissions list, especially for my very popular book page sketches. What are book page sketches? Well, we got some samples. Let's start with Jaws on a page from Jaws. Maybe some Venom on a page from a Spider-Man novel. Maybe you like Harry Potter. I've got Professor Snape, all the characters you like. Star Wars, there's a Darth Maul sample. Maybe you like the classics like Tarzan. I got Tarzan on Tarzan. How about Wolfman on Wolfman? Can't beat that. Maybe you're a G.I. Joe fan. You like to see what they look like on a page from an actual military manual. I've got all that and so much more. Many books to choose from. How much does this cost? $27 with free shipping to the U.S. Can't beat that. Get on my commissions list early because it's going to fog up during the holidays. And happy holidays, everybody. I think we all feel better now.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Bravo.
Get on my commissions list early because it's going to fog up during the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. So did you get like a tear in your eye? You were moved by it?
Gonna fog up. I loved it.
Fog up.
It was beauty. It was
How
beautiful.
about Wolfman? Wolfman on Wolfman.
Wolfman on Wolfman. Can't beat
yeah.
that.
I'd like to see Batgirl. You got Batgirl?
I've actually done a Batgirl. I'm really
Do some Batgirl on Batgirl.
Oh, that would be hot. Wait, what are we talking about?
It's a Batgirl on Batgirl.
I did an
Wait a minute.
animated.
That
I did
can't
a
be right, yeah.
Bruce Timm Batgirl for a client about 8 months ago or so, and I liked it. I was happy with that one.
Well, being your client must be an adventure.
I try to make it so.
You know, Craig Zablo is watching the fights, so that's where he's at.
He's sleeping.
I know. He said he was watching the fights. He's retired. He's old. I tell you what, his retired life about kills me some days. He finds all these things and he starts texting me like, "Hey, look at this. This is cool." And I'm like, "Hey, some of us aren't retired and need to work."
Now I know what I'm doing to my friends ever since I retired.
Oh, please don't. Have mercy.
Well, I've been doing it to them.
Artist Av would like some back row commission.
Who needs a back row commission? A little back row on back row?
Yep.
Well, you know what? That'd be a fun topic if it wasn't so risque, John.
Right.
Some of the more bizarre, shall we say, commission requests we've gotten at conventions, because I know I've gotten some that are, let's just say, some stuff I wouldn't draw.
We've had chats about that. There's a famous there's a famous one. I don't know if the guy is still around. He's the scuba gear guy at Heroes Con. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds. He doesn't necessarily want a super heroine, but just a girl in scuba gear, and he's like Zablo. He carries around books of reference. Although his are girls, not Stallone. Which kind of makes sense. You know. Whatever your jam is, I guess you got to have the reference for the artist, or you get what you get. I don't draw scuba gear every day, so.
Have you done a scuba gear one for this person?
I have not. I've been lucky so far. he got one from a friend of mine that was right next to me, and I'm like, please, no, don't.
You got to pretend like you don't understand what he's saying. So you want Scooby Doo? No, scuba gear. No, what? I'm sorry. What?
I don't understand scuba gear. What is it? Reference? Boy, that looks hard. I'd have to charge you a lot for that. So, and sometimes that doesn't run them away either. Whatever it takes.
Well, Mike Cross says John always draws Anne as Kidney Lady. And
That's right.
Artist Av says I have the Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn kissing page.
I'm not familiar with that page.
I think he's talking to Jarrod.
Okay.
Page he'd like to see some art on.
Talk after the show. Get a hold of Jarrod through his website.
I'm scared all of a sudden.
Right,
I'm scared.
It's money.
Can you guys hear me?
Roger that.
Hey,
Okay,
now welcome back.
I wasn't sure if I plugged my earphones into because I got a jack on the microphone and one on the computer. So I said, well, one arm's got to work.
Mark is incredibly quiet.
He is.
I feel your pain.
Sometimes when we're doing streams together, I just got to check in. I'll be like, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
I let Jarrod do what he haunts though.
He does. I'm like, bail me out, man. Say something.
Yeah. I need to take a sip of water or something. I'm getting dry.
Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful Wolverine you got there, man.
Yeah, thanks.
He broke out the 8404.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Breaking out the Sharpie.
Oh, you know it. Nothing does book pages like a Sharpie.
Man, I'm looking for my French curve, and I'm thinking Jarrod made another trip to Daytona.
Psst.
I know. I'm
What
hip.
color is yours? Is it this gray, smoky gray one, or is it the blue one?
It's kind of the blue clear one.
Yeah.
Where did
Those
that
were
go?
in that box I sent him.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
You notice how I've never really described the contents of the box, because I was like, I don't know if this is stolen or
Right. I walked in the studio with an open box and just started scraping things into it.
And John was like, what's happening? Don't ask questions.
It was less stuff to unload or load.
He was like, "Oh, just throw that all in the garbage." I'm like, "Okay."
It really was kind of like that.
Somebody's got to look out for me. My big brother.
Ron was kind of like, "What do you want done with this?" And I'm like, "Just toss it." He's like, "Huh?" I said, "Just throw it." And I said, "Unless you want it." He goes, "Yeah, I'll look at it when I get home and toss it if I don't want it." I'm like, "That's fine."
John was all like, he's going to toss it and leave it. And then Ron pull up quick to retrieve it. These Sir Mix-a-Lot lyrics do anything for you?
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of treasure for someone.
Hey, well, see the episode far away.
I'd mail stuff to Mark, but it's so expensive.
It's ridiculous. It's pretty difficult being her.
I think plane tickets are less expensive, right?
We have had that conversation.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah, exactly.
We are starting to get serious about that.
Although, is Bermuda considered any part of the U.S. where you can fly to? Because
No,
we have that you can't travel out of the country thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Just I'm biding my time.
Well, AG's here. It says afternoon, everyone.
Hey, G.
It is afternoon for him.
Afternoon. Yeah. Evening time here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Duchess said she's ready for some yard sale artist rap.
Freestyle.
Oh, free.
Yeah.
Somebody give me a beat.
Freestyle.
Come on, just acapella it. Go ahead. You know the words, right?
Oh, I was gonna just make up a new one for you on the spot. But
Good.
Kick it.
somebody give me a beat, man. So who can anybody hear beatbot?
Not while I'm drawing.
I'm the silent guy, see.
You don't need a beat.
I know. I'm just a yard sale. So some people think it's nifty, but I go out and I make it kind of thrifty. They say, "Give me $5, I give $2.50," because that's how I roll. Yard sale artist nifty. There you go.
See, you need to do the yard sale rap.
I do. That needs to be the sequel to Dad Rap. It's the yard sale rap.
Well, I think you could update Dad Rap too because it's been so long. So much has happened.
I know it really has.
What went wrong? Yeah.
Well, some things went right. Some things went wrong. Yeah.
Right. See that? I was making my own little rhyme there for you.
I like it. This is John's channel's becoming a freestyle rap show.
That's right. Wait a minute. Is this a subtle hostile takeover?
That's you got to talk to Zablo about that. He's the guy for that.
Well, I saw Pat's whole network get crushed.
What do you mean crushed? You mean brought to new levels?
I don't know. It's like Pat introduced his friend, and then for the next 40 minutes, that's all I heard.
You're welcome.
Huh?
You're welcome.
It was funny. Pat's like, yeah, so I'd like to bring my friend Jarrod Albrecht on, and he's going to be helping out the show. And Jared's like, "Hey, everybody, how you doing? Now, let me say, I read this book when it first came out, and it still holds up today." And
hey, you were paying attention.
And then, yeah, and then like I said, about 45 minutes later, Pat's like, "Well, that's the show. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah,
tune in next week to see who my next guest."
No, it was like that was it. Next thing I know, I told Jarrod, I said, "Man, you just like bogarted the show," and he's like, "Well, I could see Pat needed help."
Just saying. When I started on the Long Box Crusade, they had 92 followers on Twitter.
Now
Now
they
you
got
go look and see how many they have now. And see the results. We got a Patreon, man. We got a member of our Crusaders Club Patreon family on this show. And Big Brother's a veteran of that family as well.
Did you say a veteran?
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean?
He used to be part of the family.
How do you know he's
Before he ditched us. Before he ditched
I was like, I got $5 to spend.
Well,
Sorry, guys. I got to try someone else.
Hey,
you know what's funny? I just did a voice intro for you, so you're gonna be like the voice intro for an upcoming episode. I don't remember if you remember this, but you gave me like a voice drop, like, "Hey, this is Darth Rawn, and you're listening to the Long Box Crusade Network."
Oh no!
Yeah, I gave it some audio effects, and oh man, it's hot. It's hot.
it's like you're breathing heavy, like
Kinda, yeah. Because Darth Rawn,
Guys, this is Darth Rawn, and I'm talking with Jarrod. This is so exciting.
I am your father.
I told you it was hot. I told you.
Lloyd is here. He's returned, and AG wants to know what John is drawing. John is drawing what?
I'm well, just because you got Jarrod on the big screen for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, whatever,
That's
sir.
fine.
I just
he's
took
been
you
rotating.
down.
He's been rotating.
I just happened to look up.
Introduce your piece, sir. Introduce your piece.
I'm just giving a quick try at Cosmic Ghost Rider. Never done him, so I'm just kind of, it's my first attempt. So I'm trying to figure out what he's about. It looks like he's got the Punisher's skull on his chest, and I don't know, some rings around his wrist, ring around the collar.
Rings around the roses.
I can't find my French curve but that's okay. I may do without it.
Oh, sorry. Let me put that off.
I will find it right when we're done, of course.
That's how it goes. Every live stream you ever do, there's always that one thing that you're like, where the heck?
Well, I usually try to be prepared with stuff before, but
you can try all you want.
I didn't know what I was. Well, that's true. You're always going to miss something, but.
Ooh, what's the drink of choice?
Spindrift lemon sparkling water, real lemon. It replaced LaCroix because it's got real lemon, not just natural flavors. Real lemon juice.
I never could get on the LaCroix bandwagon. I just never developed a taste for it.
Did you ever try the lemon?
No, I don't think I did.
That was my favorite. And I'm usually a lime guy, but I'm usually a Lyme disease guy, but no, the lemon, I tried that and I was like, wow. And then I tried this Spindrift stuff, and I tried the lime first. I always try the lime first. It was okay. Then I tried what I thought would be the best, was like a raspberry lime. Nah, that didn't work. So I picked up they're only in 8-packs now. So I picked up an 8-pack of lemon of this Spindrift, and oh man, it was great. So Publix just had it buy one, get one free like a couple weeks ago. I have 10 8-packs out in the garage. Every Publix I went to, it seemed like they would only have like 2 of the lemon. They were stocked up on everything else. So
That's a good stuff.
That whole week I was making visits to different Publixes around, and yeah, I'll take the lemon. And the last time I did, I hit 4. I hit like two deals.
Oh.
That's the end of that story.
Speaking of you going out and about, I thought of you yesterday because I was watching on social media. Someone posted a video of a lady that got so angry at a Kentucky Fried Chicken, she was standing up on the counter yelling at the people and the employees. And it made me think of you. I was like, wonder how John's doing.
He went to your KFC.
Your KFC actually gave me a decent tenders for the last like 2 trips.
I like it tender.
But I don't understand why they're looking like fish fillets. Why they're flattening them out so much.
Safe space.
What?
Safe space, man.
Yeah, more in your box.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. So they're just tricking you in. Maybe it is fish.
I think it is. I think they used the same oil for everything.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
what's that? Long John Silver's. You know, I don't know
Yeah.
which one's the fish. I don't know which one's the chicken. I
Yeah.
just know they're delicious.
Yeah.
And you know what? Long John Silver's, I think, also had like they did have chicken with their fish, and it's like you really couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, yeah. We still have an LJS not too far
Really?
from my house, up in about 45 minutes away up in Dothan. And every time I go to Dothan, I tend to stop there because I'm like, man, I love LJS.
And you eat that little crumbly stuff they
Yeah,
put.
the little crumbly stuff. Yep.
Now, is that on your diet?
The crumbly stuff, not really. Shouldn't, because it's just pure batter fried. But if you get like just the fish and chicken, you get the key there is to get good sides. I always get double green beans because you don't no carbs in that, so that really helps. Sides and drinks will kill you if you're not careful. So you know.
Lloyd said, John, you realize that Cosmic Ghost Rider is Frank Castle.
Well,
No, I
now
don't.
we know. Now we know.
Now
I
you
was
know.
asking Ron about the Punisher thing on the chest. No, I have no idea. I have no idea it's Frank Castle.
Now, Jarrod, serious question.
Mhm.
Are you doing a particular diet, or is it just trying to make better choices in general?
Well, yeah, kind of. You know, I've always been on a particular diet since I found out I had diabetes about 8 years ago. So it's always been, you know, avoid the carbs and sugars type of deal. But other than that, no, I'm not like on any diet with a name. You know, it's the latter. What you'd said, just being careful.
And can you, from now on, always refer to it as diabetes?
Diabetes. Sorry.
Yes, Wilford Brimley.
Yes.
Wilford Brimley style.
Touches the spot in my heart.
Diabetes.
He just died recently, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or no? I can't remember now.
How about me or Wilford Brimley?
Both.
I mean, I shouldn't laugh, but somebody
Yes, you should,
rest
Mark.
in peace.
I forgot Mark was here.
Hey, mate, I'm just enjoying the moment. I'm just enjoying the company, to be honest with you. Not like I do this every Saturday evening, you know?
No, just every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Mark's glad he doesn't have to carry the show for once.
Oh, wow.
Now I know why Mark doesn't start his own YouTube channel.
Hey,
That's
boy.
right. He's got everybody else doing the work.
People just get bored.
I just figured out his whole man. He duped me.
What is yours, Jarrod? Want to know the real me, huh?
Man, it took me way too long to figure this out.
So this is Frank Castle. Interesting.
I gotta start watching The Punisher on the. Is it Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Daredevil. That was pretty.
Yeah, Daredevil was pretty good.
I started losing interest, but I guess it was a couple filler episodes, right?
Yeah, in season
Then it
2.
went- Yeah,
Yep.
season 2. Then
Yeah, season
I was
2,
like, I'm not gonna watch this anymore. Then it just went right back into it. I said, oh man, good thing I
Yep.
kept going.
Yep. Season 3 was dope.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sad that they didn't
I
carry
didn't
on.
know there was 3 seasons of Punisher.
Yeah, 3 seasons. Yeah,
Oh, no. This is of Daredevil.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Daredevil. Yeah, Daredevil's 3 seasons.
Punisher's
Oh man, I think I only watched 1 and 2 of Daredevil. I haven't seen 3.
Oh, the third is
Ooh,
fantastic.
you getting me fired up over there, man.
Yeah. I mean, I may even rewatch all of them again.
Was it your first time through?
Oh, I think we lost him.
Well, he's on an island. He can't go far.
we can find him again.
We can find him again.
Duchess will tell us where he's at.
I don't know.
No, he'll show up Tuesday.
Yeah. Just pop up. Oh, hey.
I'm still working on the Wolverine.
Oh goodness. I'm gonna grab some Prismacolors.
Damn triangle. I think you should go with a green.
I'm thinking that. I'm leaning
I don't have a
towards-
color wheel in front of me, but I'm going with green. And
Man,
you should use after that a different shade of green.
a different shade of green, maybe some browns.
Monochrome.
Maybe some browns.
Monochromatic.
Ooh.
Yes.
I had that disease. I got it from kissing this girl one time.
That's
Did
what
your
you
wife
told
know?
yourself.
Oh, I was thinking of mononucleosis. Never mind.
Did your wife know?
Look, let's just move on the show.
Hey, you brought it up. I'm
Hey.
just,
Look, man, you told me this was a safe space.
it is. As long as your wife doesn't know.
Oh, man. Like Kenny Loggins, I'm flying right into the danger zone right now.
I guess that means no. She didn't.
Mm-hmm.
John, I can't kiss you for the next 2 months. I'm honest
So
about
Top Gun 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Mm-hmm. You looking
Wow.
forward to that?
You know, it strangely enough, I am, even though I'm not a huge fan of the original.
of the electronic boogaloo. You're not a fan of that? Come on.
I mean, everybody loves Electric Boogaloo. Let's not get carried away.
Yeah, you got me. Even though, man, I'm dropping my eraser in the ink.
Oh no!
My internet keeps dropping. I'm just dropping everything right now.
Pets' heads are falling off.
It's a gravity issue in Bermuda.
It has to be the reality. I must say, I mean, that would be this bad. I don't want to start hunting down my internet ISP provider on live stream, you know.
Hey,
I think you should. I think it'd be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it probably will be.
Dave Collins here. He wants to know, is this the one where we draw battle vans?
What is a battle van? I'm only familiar with the battle wagon or the war wagon.
I have no idea myself, so
Yeah, he's always
Battle
making
vans are the shoes you wear when you go into battle.
stuff. I like it.
Nice.
when you're skateboarding.
Oh, skateboarding. I love skateboarding.
Man, I used to skateboard back in the day.
Yeah,
I
did.
find that hard to believe.
Back in the day, I skated all the time, man.
I need video to see that to believe it.
Yeah.
Well, you're just gonna have to wonder.
I do.
Hmm.
I wonder about you and Weasel Skull all the time.
Weasel Skull never got the skateboarding bug.
See, I think he's telling the truth.
Weasel Skull wasn't a skater.
Just wasn't in him, huh?
No, it's just like when it hit popular, he was a little older, just outside of his window. It's weird
Yeah.
how he and I are only 5 years apart, but there's those subtle things that, like, I got into rap music and he never did because it didn't hit until he
I
was.
thought
kind
you
of
were the older brother.
That's funny. Funny guy.
No, I did. I thought you were the older brother.
Jokes and jokes.
Wow. Yeah, he's doing it. And you say it's only 5 years. Hey, you get what you pay for.
That's my retort for that. My retort is
For everything.
Yeah, this episode was brought to you by Miralax. Miralax, 17 grams will take away that constipation. Constipation, listen to Jarrod.
I would
Should have
run
ate
that.
more
Ad, I would run Jarrod's ad again, but I don't have it queued up anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
I love that ad.
That's a cool way. I love Christmas anyway.
Me too.
I love Christmas. I
That
don't know
wasn't
why,
a
but-
Christmas commercial. That was a Labor Day commercial.
Little
Was
from
it,
guys?
column A. Little from column B.
Me and my line go crooked just now.
So for me, coming up is cataract surgery on both my eyes this month.
Oh, sweet.
Well,
Oh, sweet.
That should be something to look forward to, huh?
I can see like from here to the paper fine, but like past 2 feet, forget about it.
Right. Well, my eyesight's been bad for most of my life now, so I'm just thank God I haven't got to that point yet where I need the cataract surgery. But
Yeah.
Off
Pace
the wall.
yourself, Jared.
Well, some people need it, some don't, but it's
Yep. Right. Apparently.
from what I understand, it's a easy procedure,
Yeah.
and I think if all goes as planned, I won't need glasses anymore.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, because I've worn glasses since the 6th grade.
Well, yeah, I could say the same.
But that'll be like something to get used to also, because I'll keep reaching for my glass. Where are my glasses at? Oh yeah, I don't need them.
Yeah, I'm just afraid of the laser surgery or the LASIK, whatever it's called.
I've already had laser surgery, but not laser.
Me too.
Right.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Who is that?
That's Duchess. I'll say thanks for it.
Oh,
I thought it was Ron.
I didn't know where they came from.
I genuinely thought that was Ron.
Thank you. Yes, I have very nice sounding sneezes.
They
like
were
that.
sweet, man.
They were very sweet.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm like, wow, what's that?
Achoo.
I'm sorry, fellas.
Achoo.
I guess you'll take that as a compliment.
Well, it came from who did it come from?
What's that?
Was it Ron or Jarrod?
What's
Well,
that?
I just didn't know who was sneezing. It didn't sound like any of us.
Oh, the sneeze? No, it was Duchess here in the background. How did you hear that? I got my earphones. Your microphone.
We can hear her. We can hear her better than Mark.
Yeah.
That's
Come on,
how it is
yeah.
on all my live streams. She always comes in clearer than he does.
The silent guy.
Okay, kind of interesting. Don't know what I'm doing, but it's not the first time.
That's right. We all make it up at some point.
Sometimes those are the best pictures.
Mhm.
Figure out this costume. That's why I kept saying is, man, it's like, why is he wearing the Punisher's skull? Now I know, thanks to Lloyd. It is Frank Castle. And that's why the Punisher was on the cover, I suppose.
That'd be a cool movie,
Nah, Secret Wars would be a cool movie.
Yeah, that too.
That's what they need to do. Not that I'll see a penny from it, but
Hey, never know.
yeah, I do know.
Okay, well.
They don't treat, they barely treat any creatives good, but inkers are like,
Hey, mate, Incas get nowhere near the credit they deserve.
inkers are,
Maybe,
You heard it here first, people.
because
inkers
in all
are,
fairness, if you have the right Inca, it can clean up a lot of shoddy work. Believe you me, I know, because some of the pencils I'm sending Jarrod, because sometimes I know it's just smudged in certain places. Like, okay, well, I can't
Figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. It's just But no,
Jarrod, he's calling you an inker?
Don't be hurtful, John. Don't be hurtful.
But in all seriousness, yeah, I mean, Incas they don't get half the credit they deserve.
Now, see, you could take that one or two ways, and you took it
Well, it's because I've known you for so long.
you could take it as like, yeah, inkers don't get any respect. You're right, John. Don't call me an inker.
They don't. No, I like to ink. I actually do.
I love it too, but
I find it bizarrely soothing.
right.
But some folks don't even consider inkers artists. You know what I mean?
Hey, the colorists are getting more credit than
Yeah. And I mean, and no disrespect to them, but you're right.
no, not at all.
Yeah,
but I mean,
you're right. Yeah.
It was all downhill when they started taking inkers' names off the credit of the books on the outside covers.
Why was that, dude? I mean,
It just felt like we just need the writer and the penciler. We don't, Doesn't matter who inked the book.
That's pretty rough.
I tell you, there's some pencilers work like I've seen them inked by different people, and I like them inked by this person, but not that person.
Right.
It's a very, very interesting topic.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I have seen a few things where, and I can see why people act over it, because I mean, ink is you have to have some artistic ability
Yep.
to ink. You can't just not anyone can just ink. I mean, I hate the way I ink. You know what I mean? But then again, I hate half my drawings as well. But
that's normal.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like after I look back at it, I just can't stand it.
Everybody, you sometimes when you're working on a drawing, you finish it, you like it, and then you look at it a month later, or even a week later, or a day later, and you're like, oh man, that's horrible.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I thought it was just me, but I hear a lot of artists say that, but yeah, you're right. Sometimes you just can't stand it. But I guess we're always our worst critics,
Yep, that's true.
Which I guess is good and bad in a sense. I was telling Jarrod, it was a commission I sent to this guy, and it was like he just said, "Oh, I received my piece in the mail," and that was it. Like, so I said, "Well, I hope you like it," and it was just no response back. So it's like, okay, well, I don't know if
Well,
he liked
all right.
it. I don't know if he liked it or not. You know what I mean? So it's like, what can you do though? I mean, he didn't ask for a refund or anything like that. So I guess it's what it is.
Well, Artist Staff says my mom is an albino and had cataract surgery when I was a kid before laser. They used to cut the eye up and put stents in.
Ooh.
LASIK today does the same thing and heals in weeks rather than decades.
Yeah.
And Duchess said, Jarrod, your piece looks awesome.
Thanks, Duchess.
How much do you pay her to say that?
She gets the yard sale rate.
Whatever that may be.
Barter.
Yeah.
All right, Jarrod, I need you to put that marker down.
Is my time up?
No. Just you're going too fast, man. I gotta slow you down.
Okay. Sorry.
Jarrod's on timeout.
I can't help myself. I like doing Swamp Thing because, as Mark and Duchess know from our stream, I do a lot of clean shape coloring, but with Swamp Thing, I get to go a little crazy.
That looks cool too. That Swamp Thing looks awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
That's my first look up. I mean, I'm been focused in here. I got tunnel vision.
All right, I'm gonna add some dark browns, but I'm gonna go real slow.
Too bad you're not here, because I could just have Jacob color that one in.
What
John?
The Swamp Thing.
Oh yeah, hey, you can do that.
Because kids they'll just color it in like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't overthink it.
Right, and we're still trying to think of a pattern or a shape, or but they just get it done.
Yeah, and it's strange because another thing I always tell Jarrod is that the pictures that I think I do the fastest and think are the worst, it seems people like those ones the most. I done this Batman picture and it just was like buildings and ink all over the place, and everyone loved it. It seemed like that was one of my most liked pictures. And that was one I just thought, oh, this is just a quick fun thing just to see how, but go figure. And then I spent like 12 hours on a piece, and it's like, oh, wow.
You never know.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I go to get my prints done. I'm like, oh, this is a good piece. I'm gonna get like 25 prints of this.
Yeah.
And nobody buys it. And then the one I only got like 5 prints of sells out.
Yeah, it's strange. Murphy's Law, I guess.
Yes.
Well, Artist Ave, that's interesting. They tell me like the laser cataract surgery I'm having now takes just like a couple of days, and then they'll do a follow-up, and it's pretty much over.
Nice.
The lasers, I had laser eye surgery in 92, 93, and both of my eyes for lattice of the retina. That was a pretty scary diagnosis when I got that.
Mm.
And because it was outside of my field of vision too. I didn't even know about it.
I had laser eye surgery around 2005.
He's trying to one-up me, Ron.
Everything went great for me.
Until
You'll like this though. Let me tell this story. You'll like it, and it's brief. So I got stationed in Lackland Air Force Base in Texas, and the Air Force has a laser eye surgery center there. So the old saying is, if you go to Lackland with glasses, you don't leave with them, because everybody gets it done there. So I got it done there. My last name, Albrick, right? Military does everything alphabetically. So I'm the first one in. They do like a batch of 15 people. I'm the first one in, and I get it done. So on my way out the door, since I know there's a whole line of people out there.
Well, you're talking LASIK though, right?
Yeah.
That's a whole different thing.
I know.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Sure.
But what I do is, since I was the first one, I come out and I act like I'm writhing in pain. I'm running into the walls like I can't see anything. And it was awesome. The doctors even thought it was funny.
I bet the guy next didn't think it was funny.
The guy was like, oh, man. I was like, God, why? Don't do it.
I'm going to reconsider.
But yeah, the question is, John, since you had just done in the 90s, did you have to do that thing where you like stayed in a dark room for several days?
No.
That's what I had to do. I was like in a dark room for many days. And
no, you put your head in the chin thing, and then you make sure your forehead is against the strap. The doctor would put, it was like this huge thing. He called it a contact, but it was like, it was a big circular thing, and it was about probably a ½ inch or 3/4 of an inch thick. He lubed it up with Novocaine jelly, put it in my eye socket so my eye would stay open, so I couldn't blink.
Oh, wow.
And then the thing that you rest your chin and your forehead in, it had like handlebar grips on the side. And my first session was like 45 minutes. And he said the only thing I might feel is when he blasts an area a couple of times, maybe 2-3 times, I might feel a little pinch. And he goes, that's the only pain you should feel. And that was true. But after about 40 minutes or 45 minutes, he's like, you need to take a break. And I said, yeah, I need a glass of water. I need to stand up. I stood up, and I could tell I was sweating. I was drenched. My shirt was like just, yeah. I wish I would have brought a change of shirts. It was just nerves.
Yeah.
And that pinch did, the little pinch inside the eye, it hurt.
I'm sure.
Nothing I couldn't handle, but
Right.
it was still, I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, when I would kind of, jump, he'd be like, sorry. And I said, you told me, I get it. You're working on an area that's needs a few extra little. And it's really funny because I did have insurance at the time through DC Comics, but I told this to Ron. The laser color was green. So every time he fired the little tracer bullet thing, it was green. And I was thinking, ka-ching, 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 ka-ching.
That sounds like me at the dentist.
When Sablo's here, he says, hey, guys, just popping in to say hi.
how'd the fight go? Who won?
How is the fight going, Craig?
You or Jarrod?
Yeah. Who was the victor?
Jack Burton said there was just a little pinch inside the eye, but it is nothing Jack Burton cannot handle.
That's right. I looked the doctor in the eye and said,
do your worst.
I looked that doctor right in the eye, and I told him, go ahead, Jack Burton can take that little bit of pain all day long. Give me your best shot, Doc.
He said the fight's still on and Bella won.
Bell won. Wow.
Bella won.
No, Bell won.
Artist Stab said it's amazing how far eye surgery has come. My mom had to wear glasses and stay in the dark a few days. He remembers that.
See, she's talking. He's talking like she had to do what you mentioned. Wasn't it you, Ron?
No, Jarrod, and he was thrown in the hole.
Yeah.
Now, Jarrod,
Another night in the box.
He was thrown in the box.
That was after your LASIK?
Yeah.
But that's when they put that like corkscrew thing in your eye, right? To reshape it.
I don't remember.
Is it when LASIK first came out, like in the 90s, and it was like fairly expensive?
Oh, that was radial keratotomy. That's the corkscrew thing. LASIK is more like they cut a little flap of the front of your eyeball, they open it up, they shoot the laser in there, then they close the flap. That's what I had done. The one where they put the little corkscrew thing and actually slice the iris, that's radial keratotomy. It's a little older.
And
Well, I'm a little older.
so does that actually reshape your eye? Is that what they do?
Yeah, basically.
Right. Okay.
Well, see that? Yeah, Monday I got to go get measurements done, and so what they do is with this laser now they can reshape my eye. Now they don't guarantee your close-up vision that I won't need a little pair of readers, but they pretty much almost guarantee. They can't 100% that my mid-range to long distance will be like 20/20 or better.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that will be the case.
Yeah, I miss my long range eyesight.
I miss my eyesight.
Yeah, well, that too.
Like I said, what I'm working on now is fine. It's comfortable, but man, a day can be ruined by running errands. Even though that's the good thing is at least I know the area I'm at, so I don't have to rely on signs. I know the streets. I know where to turn.
Oh, Craig said Jim Ivey scored a takedown, and guess who got his blue Yeti today?
Oh, he got the Blue Yeti.
He's getting prepared to take over the long box crusade. I wish Courtney was here so that we could announce that officially.
She doesn't take any of your BS, man.
I know. I love that. I told Ron, I said, Ron, if she comes in now, we got to be, I got to stay in character.
Poor girl.
What? I just,
Yeah, Daddy, where's Mama?
I don't know. She might be out in the garage where I buried her.
No! Evidence.
With my love.
Oh, good comeback.
There you go.
So, Jarrod,
Yo.
is it, man, every time I look over there, Jared's on the big board. Really beginning to annoy me.
Oh. Again.
I can't wait till he watches the replay.
Realizes he's been on mute the whole time.
She's probably riding in. No, what I was going to ask Jarrod is, have you noticed after a live stream on StreamYard, I don't know if it's YouTube or them, it takes like 24 hours or so for it to post.
It depends on the length of your stream, and your streams are longer. You do tend to run longer. But yeah, because it's converting it and compressing. Can you tell I used to be in IT? So if you have a couple of hours, it's going to take a while for it to process.
Well, but I don't know if that's because it's going.
Mostly it's YouTube because
I was wondering because so many more people are streaming now.
I tell you, if you want it to go a little faster, well, it's probably best to just leave it alone. In your case, to be honest with you, because you're doing the live streams. But if you're not doing a live one, if you're just doing a pre-record, it's best to record it in StreamYard, then just download the recording when you're done, and then upload it to.
No, I actually did my sketch therapy video just in my computer, and then I edited it and uploaded it, and it was fine.
Yeah.
StreamYard seems to be like the Achilles heel to me. Although they just got some real heavy hitters from YouTube to come in and endorse them. Niman Brothers, Roberto Blake, who else? I'm trying to think. And I'm like, man, when StreamYard first came out, I thought, okay, this thing isn't going to last. But it is the easiest thing. And for having multiple people on, it's the easiest thing.
I love it.
I can't say I love it. I gotta, I just gotta deal with it until something else comes along.
I love it.
I know you do. You're looking for that sponsorship. I feel you.
Jarrod Ulrich, the RTL artist, loves StreamYard. And the RTL artist, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Parler.
In case you didn't know, StreamYard, he's an IT guy.
This ad has not been paid for today. The fast talking guy.
If you experience the RTL artist for more than 4 hours, consult your doctor. I'm hoping that we lost Mark because that was funny, and he's not giving me anything on it.
Well, can you still hear me?
I muted him.
Yeah, because I'm laughing. It's just it's all good.
I'm like giving him the gold here.
I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to interrupt your ad,
Don't want to disrupt the flow.
The artist is not USD, not USD. That's hard to say. It's not USDA approved. And please be advised by your doctor before you stream him for more than 2 hours.
Not available in Hawaii or California.
Some taxes will apply.
Oh my goodness.
It's like agreeing to all that fine print when you download something to install on your computer, something that you're supposed to read, and you're just like
Apple user agreement.
Yeah, I don't have time for 45 pages of, and they're like, before you agree, you can print it out too, and I'm like, yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Gonna get in a bathtub, light some candles.
Yeah, it's like I may as well just, I may as well just not use it. Like I'm not gonna understand the terminology anyway, right?
Right.
Well, you guys might.
I used it as an IT.
Oh, I don't.
You brainy it. Well, you know what? You know who is a real IT?
Wait, are you implying that I wasn't?
I don't know that you were.
Yeah, I was a comms and computers officer for 8 years, man. 8 years.
Drew Moss was in IT. It'd
be
interesting.
He and I have mentioned that before.
It would be interesting to hear y'all have a conversation. Not really, but I just thought I'd say it.
No, I'm not the IT guy.
Where is Drew?
Well, I think Drew's taking it easy a little bit.
Good for Drew.
I think. I'm not 100% sure, but he doesn't seem to tweet as much as he had been. He needs a little break. I think he was, I don't know. He was really, well, he puts in some nighttime hours. And he's like me. His kids are at school, not going to school. They're home where it's safer.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Right. Oh, these days, no telling, huh?
You got that right, Mark. See, I could hear Mark say that.
Works for you.
Jarrod, are you there? Did we lose you?
What? I think I might be all done with my swamp thing.
Time to start another.
Sweet.
Actually, I think we're I said an hour plus. Oh, we're at an hour and 9 minutes. That's not horribly long.
Goes by so fast, though.
That's a good one, fast.
So, Mark and I are always shooting for 90 minutes over on our show, and
Time
we've
to-
done pretty good on the last couple, Mark. We've gotten kind of good at sinking to that 90 minutes, but for a while we were busting that time.
Well,
Yeah, we were.
that's just because Jarrod cuts it right at 9. You must have something like, or 90 minutes rather, not at 9. You must have something going on during that time, because you're just like, okay, I'm done, Mark. See you later. Next week, bye.
No, I just, I plus I know it's later for him.
Yeah.
And and he's got to get his kids all to bed and all that. I'm just a considerate co-host, is what I'm saying. That's how I roll.
Wait, Mark's only 15. How's he got kids?
I'm always just goofing off. Anyway.
You can get anything on Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay. I see the way that works.
Let's see. Said Jarrod. Said Rawn.
Hey, how about the framed tweet, Jarrod?
Oh man, yeah. Whenever you're nice to me on Twitter, I'm going to start sending it over there.
But did you see the price tag on those?
I didn't. How much is it?
$80.
89.
It's worth it, man. Hey, speaking of Swamp Thing, I think Mark's froze.
Speaking of Swamp Thing,
I want to show off another Mark. Mark did this awesome pencil of the Swamp Thing. I want to show that off since it was sitting right here.
Thanks, Jarrod.
Look at that. Man.
Yeah, 30 minutes. All those black areas, no time.
Yeah, I figure I'll link that on the next show. Takes 6-7 hours. No sweat.
Did it just for you, Jarrod.
I'm nervous though. Like part of me wants to go ahead and just scan it in and then ink a blue line. Because what if I jack up his beautiful pencil drawing?
Hey, mate. It's yours now.
Scan it.
Scan it. Play it safe. Sometimes it depends on what kind of artist mood I'm in. Some days I'm like, scan it, play it safe, dude.
Yeah.
And then some days I like put on a cowboy hat and I'm like,
Just go for it on. Yep. Some days
I'm
you
the
just go
greatest
for it.
artist alive. Usually that ends up biting me in the butt.
Hey, man, I got so many pictures just sitting around. It's like the Daredevil I done. I'm
Mhm.
afraid to start inking that. It's for Dr. Chaos, right? He doesn't want pencils or inks, but it's like I'm just been debating whether I should go ahead and just ink it or just leave it as it is. I think it would look nice either way, but I don't want to mess it up, like you said. That's the problem.
That's who's missing today, Dr. Kaczynski.
I haven't seen Chaos in a while. Busy man, I guess.
I'm just gonna add little tiny leafy details of this thing.
All right. I just got to do this again.
Everybody stop what you're doing.
Why is it not playing? Oh, well.
It's hot right there.
Right on.
The art sale artist might be wondering, why am I wearing festive holiday gear? Well, the answer's simple. Holidays are right around the corner. One of my busiest times of the year, so you should get on my commissions list, especially for my very popular book page sketches. What are book page sketches? Well, I've got some samples. Let's start with Jaws, on a page from Jaws. Maybe some Venom, on a page from a Spider-Man novel. Maybe you like Harry Potter. I've got Professor Snape and all the characters you like. Star Wars, there's a Darth Maul sample. Maybe you like the classics like Tarzan. I got Tarzan on Tarzan. How about Wolfman on Wolfman? Can't beat that. Maybe you're a G.I. Joe fan. You like to see what they look like on a page from an actual military manual. I've got all that and so much more. Many books to choose from. How much does this cost? $27 with free shipping to the U.S. Can't beat that. Get on my commissions list early because it's going to fog up during the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody.
$27 for a little Batgirl and Batgirl.
Now, I got a couple questions. I did hear since you mentioned it, I did hear the little bit of fan. But
That's right.
This is the first time I noticed a little bit of holiday music.
Yeah, there's a little soft holiday music in the background.
Out of the 20 times I've watched it today, I did not hear the music.
Yeah, after we shot it, I was like, we really should turn that up a little louder. But
Not really. It's nice.
It is subtle, which is nice. Yeah.
It's a little okay. Now, this fireplace background, is that just like some sort of pad you put on the wall?
I feel like it's like a director's commentary on a DVD.
Yes,
that is our actual fireplace. It is a gas fireplace. And we never used it enough to warrant having the giant gas tank and all that. So we got that's an electric fire that you can put into a fireplace.
Okay.
It's nice because it glows and it actually puts out heat.
You made it sound though that it's like you can now buy this thing that's like a mat that has digital circuitry in it, and you plug it in, and you can like just.
Who made it sound like that?
Huh?
He said fake fireplace.
Oh, no. Okay. The fireplace itself is real. The item placed in it is a fake.
Yes, no, I understand that. But the first time you went through it, it seemed to me like you were saying it was like a wall hanging thing that might have a computer chip or something in it that would.
He is an IT guy.
I am an IT. Clearly on record.
He mentioned it
But
once.
I mean, wouldn't that be cool to have that?
That would be cool. In fact,
a blanket that you could hang up on your wall and plug in, and then it would like create that illusion.
Check this out, though.
Yeah.
Tom. A lot of people do this. I started doing this about 5 or 6 years ago.
Should I take this down, or do you
Get a pen. On YouTube.
No, I mean, take the. Okay, Ron did it.
On YouTube, you can go and there's like 12 hours of nothing but fireplace and soft Christmas music, and you can put that so your TV is acting like a fireplace.
Nice.
And we put that on every Christmas morning when we're opening presents. I've got that going in the background.
So I should expect that when I'm at the Jarrod Albert household this Christmas, opening all my gifts from the
yes, family. Yes, you're always welcome. The Weasel Skull is going to be here, so that'll be nice.
And you're older than him, or he's older than you.
Yeah. Also,
half a decade.
Also, are you going to Heroes?
Who got diabetes first, you or him? Or was it a tie?
It was a tie, pretty much.
Was it really?
I want to say, going back in memory here, I want to say that I got diagnosed and I called Jason and said, I bet you have it too. So he went and got diagnosed and he was like, you're right, I do. And I called my sister. Luckily, she didn't.
Nice.
That's funny. Hey,
funny
the doctor
hey,
told me you got it too.
Well, the doctor said, well, it's likely congenital because on my mother's side, a lot of people have it. I definitely got off easy as far as that whole side of my family, though. I got the lightest case of it.
Right.
You know, my mother's side of the family, like some of her sisters' kids were born with like juvenile diabetes.
Wow.
So it's like my mom is on a high carb, high sugar diet. She's 93. Doesn't have any of it. Now my sister, the kidney lady, she does have type 2 diabetes. Diabetes. That's for Ron.
The medical term.
And I enjoy it too. Just because you gotta love Wilford Brimley. Don't you? You gotta love that
medical.
And but my blood sugar has always been good. My younger sister, I think, and I tell the kidney lady, she doesn't stay on her diet, and I just tell her, I said, well, when you're in the hospital with your foot amputated, I'll come visit you and ask you, are you ready to cut out some carbs, and let me show you kind of how to,
That's a tough love right there.
Well, sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah, I'm not debating you on that. That's legit.
Well, Barbarian's here. He says, what kind of shenanigans has he walked into? He found out last year that he's a pre-diabetic, and that explains a lot.
I think it's messed up when you have to take damn shots every day. Needles.
Yeah, luckily, I don't have to.
Yeah, I think that's pretty messed up.
Well, usually with type 2, you don't. It's a diet controlled. It's usually the juvenile diabetes, which you're either born with or it develops very early in life. Although it can develop later, right, Ron?
Right.
But I mean, usually it's kind of immediate. I mean, that's what I know about it. You can feel free to voice your great knowledge there, sir. That was addressed to Ron, not Jarrod.
I wanted that addressed to Mark.
Oh,
I'm not giving medical advice on this.
Yeah, somebody might take it. Just got to put a disclaimer first.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, juvenile diabetes, that's you're born with it, right?
Right. Apparently.
That's the way I understand it. And
Yeah. And juvenile is like what? Type 1, right?
yes.
And type 2, right, is the one where
Type 2 is the one where you kind of bring it on yourself by gaining weight and staying fat and not taking care of yourself. And
Hey, shut up.
hey, I'm preaching to the choir, dude. You're my people. No, I totally, I had not had blood work in 15 years, and
wow.
I had blood work done, and I was expecting something somewhere, and the doctor just looked. I was like, my wife and I had it done at the same time, so we were both in the room for the results, and he was telling Bella she was fine and stuff like that, and I just said, "Oh, you saved the bad news for me," or something, and he just shook his head and he goes, "Your blood work is incredibly boring." And I wasn't sure what that was at first. And then he's like, "People would pay for your blood work." And I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, I know." And so then I've
been renting John's blood work ever since.
I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. I really better get on this. Yeah, lose some weight, start watching what I eat and stuff. And I didn't. And
Right.
A couple of years.
Did we lose John?
I think so.
He looks like he froze on us.
And that's the show.
I muted Aaron also.
Yeah, you muted John. You're like, I'm tired of this.
He's froze on the screen, so you can only see him. He's like Jarrod.
Ron looked at my blood work and said, "Yeah, it's incredible." I only trust Ron with my.
Thank you.
But like you said,
if ever I'm in the hospital, he's looking at everything that they're going to do and make sure they're reading the right charts.
Not getting ready to kill you.
Exactly.
Oops.
Artist Av said when we were talking about the fireplace, he was talking about a green screen fireplace, and then he said plasma TV with a fireplace running.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Barbarian said type A is insulin dependent. He takes one shot a week. It's just a booster of sorts.
Oh,
John is a model of perfection. Duchess says normally if the mother has it, the sons most likely will have it as well.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
And Artist Ab said John has the blood of the young.
Nice.
Because John drinks unicorn blood on a regular basis.
I do.
Him and Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise's placenta.
Ah,
It's a high placenta diet.
Oh, that's the best. I love a good placenta.
well,
It goes really good with raw.
Sounds delicious.
Okay, so I kind of got his chest area inked in.
Oh, hold on. Let me hurry up and get back over to him.
Like I said, I'm not bad for a first attempt, and just off the cuff, not really being prepared, just sketching this out before we went live real quick.
It looks good so far.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a finish. But I guess, is everybody ready to wrap up? Because we're coming up to about an hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm good when you guys are.
Good with me. I got my display going.
It's actually been fun.
And we've done your holiday commission ad twice.
Twice. I know, right?
Jarrod, Mark said this has actually been fun.
Yeah.
I want to see if anybody else caught that.
I got the subtle hint there.
Jarrod, I didn't mean like that, Jarrod.
It's actually been fun.
For the first time ever. This live
trying
stream is
again.
fun.
It was
I'm in love with art.
Sweet Lord, I didn't know it could be this good.
It was unexpected on a Saturday evening.
This is what I call real streaming.
That's all right. That's
12
all
mic
right.
checks later.
And now I'm going back to being silent, Jarrod.
I know you still love me, Mark.
Yes, sir. Nothing but love, bro.
Oh, well, I'm glad you called us in on this, John. It gave me
yeah.
the motivation to get this one off my commissions list. So thank you, sir.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
exactly.
Thank you for the fun advertisement. See, I would really like to be able to do that stuff, but I think people take me a little more serious. And that's not meant to be bad. That's not meant bad.
They don't know you like we know you.
I understand that, but I would love to clown around and do the character thing, but I'm
sorry, I'm professional.
But I'm a respected professional in the comics industry.
Yeah, out of respect for the profession, I can't get an ugly Christmas sweater and Ghostbusters mug.
I'm just happy that you're not afraid to be seen with me on a live stream.
Oh well, this is coming down. This is not,
this has been to a private folder the whole time.
No. When I had time to make that thumbnail, it's staying up. That thumbnail.
Yeah, the second I clicked on it, it was funny because you would think I would have been like, oh, or what the, but I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
The thumbnail alone should drive views.
Right? Yeah, that does not surprise me.
Jarrod, I'm sending you an invoice for the airtime.
Oh, okay.
For the advertising.
For the advertisement.
Yeah, Mark Hatherley takes care of all the business end of things.
All right.
You do this.
Mark, expect that in the mail in like 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be more expensive to mail it to him than
I was going to say, you'd be lucky if I even get it.
All right, John, I'm going to let you close this out.
All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed our little get together here. It's been a lot of fun. I would like to thank our guest, Jarrod, the yard sale artist, Mark Hatherley from Bermuda, and our guest host, Darth Rawn. So thank you guys. I am John Beatty, and thank you for watching my channel. If you haven't already, I believe I am only 2 subscribers away from 500.
Woo!
So
That's
if you're thinking about it, just hit the subscribe.
Someday, Mark.
You don't have
we get there. We get there.
Anyway, thank you very much.
Subscribe.
See you all
Thank
next time. Take care. Be good. Have a great weekend.
Hit the like button. Subscribe to him. Do it now.
Do it now.
I'll do a commercial.
All right. We're gone. Not yet.
Sweet.